Hello everyone, Paint by Nate here. The kind of special stream. I was going to live stream tomorrow, but they moved the parade that I was going to go to because of rain. So I'm just doing a little recording here for folks since I won't be around tomorrow. And I'm doing it on, as you can see, a little piece of wood. So this is just a little wood disc. You can buy them on Amazon. It's like $16 US for 30 of them. It's a really cheap, really simple painting surface. They're very small and they have a little, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little hole drilled in there. It comes with some yarn that you can tie them up as Christmas ornaments. I've already painted the back behind this with some black gesso. I just painted that first, and then on top I've put, you might be able to see some Prussian blue, and then there's some phthalo green blue shade there as well. I'm just probably do a couple of these, 2 or 3, maybe 4, but I try to give it away as Christmas presents for folks over the holidays. The brushes I'm using today are very small, so they're little tiny, these little brushes here, little fan brushes, and then a filbert brush. That's all I'm going to be using today pretty much, maybe a script liner too, but yep, that's about it. Just go over the bottom one more time, and the wood soaks up the oil very quickly, so you got to be a little fast with these. If you don't want it to soak it up as quick, you can do more layers of gesso. That helps a bit. But for now, I think that's good enough. I'll go ahead and get into the painting. I'm going to use a lot of titanium white on this little fan brush here. We're going to be doing like a little aurora borealis. So go into a point, just putting down the white. Make sure it all kind of comes into that center. You can see right here, that little center point. That's good enough. Wipe this brush off real quick on a towel, so there's not much left on there. And then this might be a little hard because of this thing, but we'll try and do it. And the camera's right in front of me, so we're just going to be pulling it up. And then I'll have to wipe off after each pull because it's going to pick up some more. Just pull up. That's okay if you have some down here too. We can turn that into trees or anything else. There we go. Some auroras. Nice and easy. And at the bottom, I just blend that out a little bit. Doesn't look too bad. Missed a spot right here in the middle. Gotta go gentle though. There we go. We can go over this again if we wanted to, but for now I think that's good enough. And these are going to be really quick, so won't spend too much time. I'm going to go into phthalo green blue shade. It's phthalo green blue shade. Normally I use phthalo green yellow shade. This is going to be our tree line back here. It's that same little fan brush. I didn't clean it off. I'm just using that same one. Hopefully I don't hit the camera too much. There's all little trees there in the background. And we can go in, grab my other brush here. Or I could use the filbert probably for this. I'm going to throw some snow down in front. And there's blue already on there, so this should turn like a nice shadow color real quick. And I'm just going to pull straight across. Yep, see how it's almost instantly turning blue? That's what I want right there. Maybe over there on the right we can put some water. That's always good. There we go. Nice little snowbank there. And then with the leftovers, let's see if this works. I need to pull straight down. Pull left to right. Here we go. That's not too bad. Nice little bank there. Now we'll add some little highlights on those trees before that paint or that oil soaks in. It happens real quick on this wood. Very, very quick. So just throw some here. This little brush, a little fan brush here. There we go. Little bushes here and there. And then this one's a little too bright. Maybe I'll push some down towards the bottom of them. Some down there. Maybe some here. Ooh, that was a nice one. Some there. The white's really strong on this, so you gotta be a little careful, but not too careful. Maybe I'll throw some down here. Some over here. Some in the negative space, as they say. Here we go. And I'll throw a little bit of snow on there. I think that's good enough for this one there. They're very quick. Just a little bit more snow. It's a little too blue. There's a nice little one. Here's another one. Looks like a little rock or something back there. Pulling left to right with this badger hair filbert. Or synthetic, I think. It's not real badger. There we go. There's a nice little Christmas landscape there on a tiny little. Let's see if I can pull that in. There we go. All right, let's pull this down. That was a quick one. Oh, it's still stuck up there. Look at that. I don't know what it was stuck on, but yeah, there we go. It's our little first one, little Aurora on wood. All right, let's do another one. I got 4 of these here, so let's just keep going. This one's got white gesso on it. A little different. This one should be interesting. I think for that last one, all we used was Prussian blue, phthalo blue green shade, and white. It's a pretty simple one. All right, let's go. So we should probably use some magic white, but the magic white does not, it don't last long on this wood panel. I can show you, it'll soak it right in. Here we go. This is the magic white. I'm just throwing it in there. That's a lot, but you'll see very quickly it just gets soaked right in. There we go. Left, right, left, right, left, right. There's some blue. That's okay. Maybe we'll have a blue sky. I don't know. Sure where that, maybe it came from up there. All right, we gotta move fast before it soaks in. Let's go. Let's see. I'll just do a blue sky on this. We'll stick to the blue shades. Maybe we'll do red. Let's do crimson. A little bit of crimson. But a very small amount because it's such a small canvas. Like, see that much crimson? It's just going to blow it away. At least there's enough magic white on there. It's not soaked in yet, so it shouldn't look too bad. All right, the horizon is going to be nice and pink. Then above that, I'll put Prussian blue. Start at the top, come down. And where they meet, it should turn purple. Nice purpley shade. There we go. Now we'll do some little clouds. I'll keep using the fan brush. Let's see, more blue maybe. Maybe some crimson, like purple clouds. Those are nice. Let's just do some of these. Little cloud. Maybe he's a big cloud. I don't know. Another one up here. Little circles. Little stringy one that comes across. Maybe one down here. And I got another one right in the middle. We could do a mountain maybe. Let's try that. Let's try a mountain on a little tiny canvas. Wipe this fan brush out real quick. Hopefully this isn't bouncing around too much. First time I ever used the mount for this attached to the easel. So, see how it goes. I think it's going okay so far. Just blending out the bottoms of the clouds, so they're not as crazy looking. And I'll try to fluff these, but actually I want to highlight them first. Let's do that. We still got some white on this little baby fan brush. White and some other color, I don't know. Hopefully he's not too bright. That's okay. Some there, maybe one there. Then we'll blend him out again, like we did before. Let's see if this works. It's a little bit tricky to get in there, but oops, my hat bumped the camera a little bit. There we go. Just trying to blend it out, fuzz it a little bit. There we go. I don't like this. I don't like the way that looks, so I'm gonna just mess them up. Mess them up some more. This whole middle part, let's put a mountain in there. Cover that up. I might need my little palette knife. Must be hiding somewhere. Yeah. I could use the big knife. A big knife, small canvas. Let's see how this goes. Alright, I'm going to use crimson. Tiny bit of crimson, tiny bit of Prussian blue. Mix them up. Probably can't see it because I'm mixing it over there, but this will be a little tricky, but maybe it'll work. And it is a little different to do this on a tiny canvas, a tiny wooden canvas, especially because it's very hard surface. Very, very hard. Let's put a little peak right there. Cover that up. I don't like that. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. And you can always, if you're doing these little tiny ones on wood, you can always wipe the paint off. It's always an option here. Alright, let's start pulling it down. Same concepts apply to the little canvas. I completely messed that up there. That's okay. Pull down. I'm using the fan brush because I can't use a 2.5 inch brush on here. That would ruin the whole thing, but it don't look too bad with the fan brush. There we go. Something like that. There we go. Ah, that's better. I gotta fix this peak up here. He's looking a little rough. A little rough, that's for sure. But you can already see where the peaks should go. There we go. Oh, it's not too bad. Not sure how I'm going to highlight these. I don't think the little knife would, or the palette knife will work for this, but we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. We'll try over here on this one we didn't like, because we can always wipe paint off if we don't like it. Whew, that made my hand shaking real bad. Normally it does, but you can especially see it on here. Oh yeah, that's very, very hard to get in that. Yeah, I don't think I can get this palette knife in there. Alright. Not a problem though. We got other ways to highlight mountains. Where's my little flat brush? Here we go. This is a Kevin Hill brush. I don't use him very often, but show you here in a sec. Little tiny flat, quarter flat, I think it's called. Yeah, these are gonna be tough. Very tough. One, because my hand's so shaky, and two, because it's so small. This one don't look too bad already, but I'll add a little bit of highlight up there and blend it out. This guy, he's looking real rough. Wish I could get my palette knife in there. If I was holding it with my hand, I probably could, but yeah, that's okay. I'm just pulling back to the left. I'm gonna have to blend out the bottoms a lot. Just looking pretty rough on there. Oh, I just got paint all over myself. Grab a little bit more on this one. Maybe some here in the middle. There we go. That's not too bad. Let me pull this one even all the way down. Alright, then we gotta blend out the bottom. To do that, I don't know. Can we smash with this? Maybe. I don't think we can pull up on that. Normally I pull up, but maybe we'll try a little bit. Yeah, see, it pulls too much paint off. Oh well. I gave it a shot. There's a little mountain there. I'll add another tree line. I like adding tree lines here. Let's see. Let's use phthalo green or emerald green. Some trees down here. Let's see if we can do these vertical ones. Might be a little dark. It's kind of hard because it's right in the camera. Hope I'm not banging it. There we go. This is just emerald green. Might have touched the regular phthalo green there, but that's okay. If you have sap green, that works too. I'm just going to darken up some of these. Alright. And then I gotta add some more snow. This is a snow painting. Pull that down here. See, the paint's already dried out down there at the bottom. I don't know if you can tell, but it's very dry. There we go. Could put a cabin maybe. That might be tricky, but we'll give it a shot. That's what we're doing here, giving everything a shot. Let's see. I got some ivory black. Ivory black on this little tiny flat brush. Alright, we gotta do the roof first. Ivory black. Maybe there's some red oxide on there too. Go to the right here. It's a bit of a challenge to use these little brushes. Definitely not as easy as the big ones, not as forgiving. Alright, we'll grab some more ivory black here. Picking up lots of white now. Considering I did just put it on, but that's beside the point. Alright. Pull down some more. If I was thinking before this, I might have wiped it off first, but that's normally That's what you scrape it off with the palette knife, usually. At least that's what I do, I don't know. Folks might do stuff different. Let's grab some more black. Gotta darken this up, it's too bright. Maybe it's just because I'm in the light. Alright, I think that's fine for now. We can darken up the roof a bit, but the roof should probably be white anyways. Alright, let's see if we can highlight this guy. That's going to be tricky. Holding this almost vertical. Or not vertical, perpendicular to the, parallel to the canvas, that's what I'm trying to say. There we go. And then this side over here, I don't really like him, so we can cover him up. But let's use the, probably, man, I don't think I can use the knife here. So we'll just use this little guy. Script liner. I don't know how we're going to do this roof, but this might work. I don't know. The key is just getting the paint on there first. Let's see if I can use the palette knife. I don't think I can, but I'm going to try. That works a little bit. You just have to have a ton of paint on there. Like a big old blob. Big old blob of paint there. There you go. You can see that. That worked. Just have to have a lot of paint. So that wasn't too bad. Now we can add some icicles to it. Just pull down with the script liner. Makes them look like little icicles. There we go. We'll add some bushes here. Some brush shrubbery. For this I'll probably use blue. Some blue and some white. Not magic white, just titanium white, because when you're on the wood, it soaks right in, so. Little bushes here and there. Some down here maybe. Then we gotta do a path. We always gotta do a little path. So let's do that with the flat. Some red oxide, transparent. Oxide red. I think that's what it's called. Put that down here. It's gonna be tricky. Put the paint on first and then blend it out. Alright. I think this might be the last one, but we'll see. See if I have time for another one. Battery's running a little low. Pull left to right, left to right. There we go. I gotta put a little door on him too. Let's see how we do that. Just get a big old glob of paint here. Drop him in. There we go. I gotta pick some of that up because that's way too much. There we go. On our little tiny blue in there. Blue up here. Then I'll highlight those bushes just to clean it up a little bit. There we go. It's just the fan brush with some white on it, just to give them some little color, just a little bit. There we go, a little tiny cabin. I don't know, should we put a bigger tree in here? Kind of want to put one in, but maybe. Let's do a purple tree. Why not? There's a big space right there in the middle. This is crimson blue, Prussian blue. Here we go. Add some titanium white to that color for the touch of highlight. We'll do them on the left. How about that? There we go. And I'll darken up the bottom over here. Make him look like he's further away. It's a little tricky with all that color on there, but and we'll highlight him. That looks okay. Now I got a tree right there in the middle. All right. So this one we used a lot more colors: crimson, Prussian blue, black, green, transparent oxide. But I hope you enjoyed it. Just something to do while I was in a live stream, but I don't think I'll be home in time. Maybe it's an idea for you. And I saw this on what was the channel? Painting with Master Temple. He did that. This with these wood things. So if you give it a shot, let me know. They're very fun. A little tricky because it's so small, but definitely probably. I think they do make good gifts. So. There we go. All right. I'm pulling back just a little bit here. Pull this down. Hopefully this one don't stick. Hope it did. That's pretty funny. All right, there we go. A little Christmas painting on a tiny little block of wood.